How do you convince a prospect? You got to convince a prospect only if you're convinced. Many people come to me and say, Johnny, I'm looking for that magic pitch. How do I convince somebody? And I say, well, what do you do? Guy came up to me from a large organization. He sells widgets for data centers and large corporations. What do you do? He says, man, we provide all of the necessary equipment and tools for huge data centers and large places so that they ultimately can have the right setup so that their real estate can be very efficient and can never run out of power. So we do all of these things. And so what happens if you don't call them? Well, they're gonna work with a competitor maybe. Well, what happens if they don't find a competitor that can do what you're doing the right way? So we keep peeling the layers and peeling the layers and peeling the layers. And he says, well, if a company like mine isn't really joined at the hip, truly helping them, they might run out of power. And if they go down, well, if they're supporting cable news stations, or in some cases, if they're supporting connections and telephony systems or whatever else, there could be a huge issue if there's a power outage in these places. They can't run out of power. So what happens if they run out of power? They could lose their contract. So what happens if they run out of power? They could lose their business. So all of these things could happen that are negative. We got to get down to that 7 layers. You guys ever heard of like 1st degree burn is not that much, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, 4th degree, 5th degree? You want to get down to that 7th degree burn where it actually is life or death, because that's where it creates the emotion to say, gosh, what I do here is so good, so that you could be convinced, so that you're able to be convincing.